Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second and 10.
Here we go, son.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
He was looking that time for Jamison Williams, but now it's third down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Here's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions first down.
Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays, because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here we go. We good. Green light, right?
Here's Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
For a team that came in here on that early winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. That streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Nix to the air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go. Green 19, set.
To throw is Fields. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Go.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Hey, Can.
Fields now to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that went off the mark. A little late with the throw.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. Over the middle and taken in by the So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Fields. That pass caught. It's Williams. Now he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, that's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 14.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. A gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Going quickly out to the right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal, Denver.
Seven, our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a first and goal. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth down and goal.
They'll try it now with Harvey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
What great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Down inside the 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 37 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now it's Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the dime looked on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air with Nix. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. 7th play in his drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
222.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and a couple.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Down the right sideline. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
We'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Here we go. Tonight.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And this is caught by Williams.
It's a gain of 18. And the Lions first down.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
He juked him. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. As the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 9-yard line.
Here we go. 5:51. Tonight.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
8 yards. It's now
Gibbs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Hey, can't. Tonight.
A final shot before the break. Fields. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
On the east side on a Friday night, met up and jumped into the Golden Drive.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this 2nd half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. They're going. It's Nix. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Back to throw. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the other rights. And the lead now up to 14.
Lions 28, Broncos 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Nix to the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Looking to throw. Nix. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And that's now a half-dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Cassidy, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games, or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, Ken, 3 tonight.
Ran it last time, now Fields to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Easy.